Good morning, students. We are going to continue with our first chapter, the birth of Christianity. In our previous classes, we have studied about the life of Jesus Christ, his teachings, the rise of Christianity, and its spread in Europe. Today, we are going to study about the spread of Christianity to other regions. Most of the population of Europe had converted to Christianity by the beginning of 10th century CE. Nearly all the European states had adopted Christianity as their state religion. Kings, feudal lords, and their masses converted to Christianity. This resulted a great increase in wealth and power of the church. Now we will discuss about Crusades. From the 11th century to 19th century CE, a series of wars known as Crusade was fought between Christians and the Muslims over the control of Jerusalem and Palestine. It all began in 11th century CE when the Turks started invading Constantinople. By then, Jerusalem was already in their hand. The Pope appealed to the Christians to rise up against the Turk. As a result, 8 military expeditions were undertaken against the Turk. Now, what are the results of the Crusades? The Christians started using gunpowder, something that they have learned from the Muslims. You can see the gunpowder over here, the picture of gunpowder. The next is the knowledge in the areas of science, medicine, and architecture was transferred from the Islamic and Greek world to the West during the Crusades. And this paved the path for Renaissance in Europe. The new scientific discoveries and inventions also made their way into the Western world. They began to taught as a new course in European universities. Now we will study about the Christianic monastic order. In the 3rd century CE, the concept of church developed in an elaborate infrastructure. The Christian monks live in monasteries where they pursue their religious mission. The women who followed the same path, they are known as the nuns. They remain unmarried and devoted their life to spiritual matters. Their life in monasteries was quite simple yet orderly, organized. They followed the strict code of conduct in the monasteries. The monasteries contained almost everything one needed: a garden, pond, library, church, hospital, everything. Now we will discuss about the priests and bishops. As you can see in this picture, the priests formed the lowest rung of the monastic order. They performed religious services, baptism, and conduct marriages. The bishops were a rank higher than the priest. They supervised the church in the everyday functioning. This is the picture of Pope, the Bishop of Rome. Among the bishops, the Bishop of Rome gained absolute supremacy. He took the title of Pope, meaning Father in Latin. Later, the popes of Rome claimed more powers by identifying themselves as successor to Saint Peter and helped to spread Christianity throughout the Western world and beyond. The Pope of Saint Peter's Church became the spiritual head of the world. Now, these monasteries, it emerged as centers of learning for the monks and nuns. They studied various subjects such as literature, art, and religion. Nuns and monks educated children, treated sick people, and extended help to the needy people. Monasteries became important centers where architecture, woodwork, and glass painting has been taught. As a result of effort made by the monks and monasteries, many towns and cities built huge churches. So, in this way, we have studied that during this time, Christianity has been spread in all over Europe and Rome became the center. Here we are having glossary, means some difficult words that has been used in this chapter like baptized, basilica, bishop, crucifixion, crusades, gospel, messiah, monk, nun. Please go through this glossary so that it will be easy for you to understand this chapter. That's all for this lesson. Next class we will start our new chapter. Thank you, students.